doing?
Good. What are you doing?
Oh, just videotaping my best team. Then these nerds want to talk trash to grandma. They don't realize I'm a referee.
Videotaping your best team? What do you mean?
My best team. This is the best team in all Iowa. You guys are the best. #1 team. Varsity sucks. You guys are #1. And then these little nerds over here want to talk trash to grandma for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, unacceptable.
Do you have somebody on the team that you're taping? What are you doing?
All of them. They're all the best football players. I got to make sure I get the top tier tape.
Yeah.
I got to tell the college recruiters.
Is this your shirt?
It is, sir.
Okay. I don't want to step on it.
Oh, it's all right. It's a little bit dirty already, sir. So.
That's all right. Yeah. Why are you out here though?
Oh, just videotaping in public's all.
Yeah.
And then I had to get trash talked by these little boys. They want to talk trash. They're going to get a little bit back. So.
Yeah.
Now I'm just here for these guys though. These guys are way better than these nerds.
Yeah.
These guys are the real team. This is the future Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not exactly sure you can be on school property.
Oh, it's public. It's public. Right here's 100% public.
Because this is school property.
I know that makes it public. Oh, you can though. Grandma's in public. Grandma can film anything she wants.
Well, I mean,
if you want to be a little snitch, go for it.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, if you're out videotaping or recording kids, though, you can't be.
No, Grandma could record whatever she wants in public.
You got to let me finish. You can't be yelling at kids and saying things.
No, I'm yelling at these nerdy kids. They want to talk trash. I'm going to talk it right back. First Amendment. You got to learn it if you don't know it.
Well, it's got nothing to do with the First Amendment.
No, it does. That's freedom of speech.
I said you don't. I didn't say that you didn't have the right to say it.
No.
I said you can't be on the school property saying
This is
weird
public.
stuff to our kids.
Saying weird stuff to who? These little boys?
When I get a phone call from one of my coaches saying that there's a strange guy out here.
My grandma.
Okay, grandma, whatever.
In this encounter, a man calmly records a high school football practice when some young players begin taunting him. Rather than reacting aggressively, he responds with humor and confidence, reminding everyone that filming in public is entirely legal. As a coach approaches, questioning his presence, he firmly explains that public property grants him the right to record. His tone remains composed yet assertive, establishing early on that this situation is not about confrontation, but about exercising constitutional freedoms.
Making the kids feel...
I'm clapping. I'm cheering them on.
You gotta let me finish. Kids feel weird. I can't have you out here doing that.
Oh, well, too bad. It's America.
Okay.
You got to grow up and realize this is America, not communist China. Grandma could film all she wants in public.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't want those nerds to talk trash, it's all live stream. Everything they've said's already been recorded.
Fine.
So they want to talk trash, go to grandma, harass grandma driving around. You know, that's on them. Feelings don't trump our right.
You're exactly right.
So that's what I'm
What I
here.
will do is I'll give our superintendent a call and ask him to come down and talk to you, and then...
Oh, that's fine. I'm just going to continue recording the best team in all of Iowa. I support these guys 100%. Go Tigers.
Do you know somebody on the team?
I could know 3 of them.
You could know 3 of them. Do you mind me asking which 3 that
I
you know?
do.
You do mind?
Yes. I find it a little bit creepy.
That I can't ask who you know?
Yeah, I find that a little
find
bit
that
creepy,
creepy?
sir.
Okay.
It's a little bit much. That's pretty creepy if I don't say so myself.
Okay. That's fine.
You got to realize this is America. We have rights here. There's brave men and women who fought and died for these rights we have. You got to realize that.
Yeah. Oh.
Would you do this if this was Channel 9 News? Would you come up and say, hey, you can't...
As the discussion continues, the coach insists that filming students is inappropriate, but the cameraman, humorously calling himself Grandma, insists he's done nothing wrong. He emphasizes the First Amendment, explaining that freedom of speech and the right to record in public spaces cannot be restricted by feelings. When the coach threatens to involve the superintendent, Grandma remains unfazed, continuing to film the football team while reiterating his respect for the law and the rights that protect all citizens equally in public places.
Film these, the best team in Iowa?
Yeah, where are you at, Mr. Walls?
Mr. Walls?
Yeah, I need
Yes, some air
by
fungus.
the parking lot back there behind the gym, if you would.
Snitching on grandma for a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
Snitching on grandma.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, that's gonna block your face. It's not like you're already been recorded. He seems a little bit stressed, but it's all right. So if someone was driving around in their car and they have a front dash cam, they can't even dash cam it over here? Well, that's what I thought. It's making sense now, huh? Grandma, sometimes she is the smartest one in town. There's the police here. Grandma's been around the block, young ladies. Grandma knows what she's talking about.
I'm not, the thing that I'm struggling with, I don't care that you're taping, care that I'm on, that's not it at all. The thing that I'm struggling with is why apparently you're getting some sort of satisfaction about making these guys uncomfortable.
Are you a pussy or something? You think that's uncomfortable?
That's the piece that I don't understand.
Feelings don't trump rights. You should know that. Feelings don't trump rights, sir.
Get it.
Well, I'm recording. Hey, how is anyone getting the news? How you doing? How you doing, sir?
Tension rises as the superintendent is called, and Grandma calmly defends his purpose again. He explains that his only goal is to capture footage of the players, celebrating their efforts not causing harm. Even as staff express discomfort, he reminds them that public property is open to all. The camera keeps rolling as he compares his right to film with that of any local news outlet. His composure contrasts sharply with the official's nervousness, underscoring how misunderstanding of public rights often sparks unnecessary conflict.
Miss?
Oh, I don't give my name.
You don't give your name?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Unless if I commit a crime, then certainly I'll give you my name,
Well,
but you got to reasonably... This is public property and I will not leave. Yes, it is. This is. The school grounds is public.
Sure.
It's up to you. Make your move wisely, because Grandma ain't backing down. If you need help, get your supervisor. I highly recommend.
Can I just ask?
What am I doing?
Oh, yeah.
Recording in public.
For what?
News purposes.
Oh, I'm just asking.
That's it. These guys are the best team. I've been telling them they are the best team in Iowa. I had little come around, talk trash to me for no reason. They were harassing Grandma, driving around multiple times saying, "Get out of here, you're an idiot." My favorite team. It doesn't matter what team they are, right? It matters that I'm in public and I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity, which is recording in public. The First Amendment is more than just freedom of speech, all right? You got freedom of the press in there. It covers 5 main topics. And I'm not going to be pushed around bullied by anybody. You can arrest me all you want. I answer what I want to answer. You got to remember, this is America, young man.
But you're asking me to answer everything.
You don't have to. You're an American. You have a choice. You guys got to remember, this is America. Cam back. He's doing a cam back. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to hold.
When a police officer arrives, the exchange shifts tone. The officer asks for identification, but Grandma refuses, citing that no crime has been committed. He repeats that filming on public property is protected under the First Amendment. Despite pressure, he stands his ground respectfully but firmly, asserting that he will not be intimidated. The officer, slightly unsure, listens as Grandma educates him on the difference between suspicion and an actual crime, demonstrating how awareness of constitutional rights can neutralize situations rooted in misunderstanding.
Hold the camera the other way.
I'm the superintendent.
I came out here, first thing I did. Hey guys, you guys are my favorite team. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. And then these little kids that were harassing Grandma earlier came around and wanted to talk more to Grandma. Hell no. And then I'm just praising these kids because maybe this will make one of their days. Maybe it'll make one of their nights. Like, that was awesome, but you know what? He told me I'm really good. Maybe I actually am good. You don't got to jump to a conclusion. Understand, hey, this is the First Amendment. We can't mess with him. He is on public property at his school. Maybe it's a little bit weird. But guess what? Not illegal. Weird is legal.
Every kid knows to respond. What you said is weird.
Iowa, for instance, these guys are in a bubble. When they move on to different states, different jobs, they got to get exposed to all sorts of shit because the world's a crazy place. America is a crazy place, and we got to be here for each other, and we got to understand we all have these rights, no matter how weird they seem. Leave Grandma alone. Let her do her thing. Keith, maybe next time, hey kids, leave Grandma alone. Like, stop harassing Grandma. Stop talking to Grandma.
You know, here's the thing though. You, even though you're Grandma, you look like you're a well fit together type of guy. Like, you lift weight, and so people are confused. Maybe, you know, kids are confused. Like, dude's sort of jacked guy. What's he dressed like Grandma for? How many kids at 13 years old have enough
balls to ask Grandma?
Yes. Parents are gonna.
Cameraman continues explaining the importance of free press and freedom of speech, noting that these rights are fundamental to every American. He expresses that even if some people find his presence unusual, weird is not illegal. His statement becomes a powerful lesson about tolerance and individual liberty. The superintendent listens as Grandma passionately explains that America's strength lies in allowing citizens to exercise their rights, no matter how unconventional it appears. His words challenge everyone present to rethink their assumptions about privacy and public space.
Raise their kids too in a way that, hey, some that don't accept it, whatever it is, some that say, you know what, you see that or whatever, go the other way, whatever. We all respond to things all different and stuff. Some is positive, some is negative. I get it, and we have to do our best to try to create more in the positive than in the negative.
Wouldn't this be a great moment of opportunity to educate these kids? Hey, Grandma's doing a First Amendment protected activity. All you guys could do this. We have rights in America. It's not just freedom of speech. There's 5 different things just in the First Amendment. No, I guarantee probably no one here knows that. And these are the little nerds that wanted to talk trash to Grandma, by the way.
Guys who just came in.
Oh, look.
They just drove in.
They just drove in.
Well, they just came back then because that's at least 1 or 2 of them.
Oh, all right.
So what are you trying to...
I'm conducting a First Amendment protected activity. Freedom of the press. I'm recording in public. That's all that needs to be said. And if we all could understand that, I don't care if you think it's super weird, as long as it's legal and right. Hey, I'm in it. And I'm always within the law.
Make the kids uncomfortable.
No, because they shouldn't be little. This is America.
When we have a stranger on school grounds filming our kids, that's a cause for alarm. It has nothing to do with the First Amendment. It has to do with child safety.
Oh, so you think that anybody that comes with a camera, news agencies, anybody, they're just child predators in your
I
mind?
can tell you right now, if any instructor on school grounds, if you did not know them, if you're a parent, absolutely, one of the authorities, I'd either call our superintendent, I would call.
Man, you have a lot of fear in you. Are you scared? What?
As the conversation grows more philosophical, Grandma encourages the educators to teach their students about freedom, not fear. He argues that children should learn to understand and respect constitutional rights rather than reacting with discomfort. The coach, still uneasy, admits that the situation feels strange but begins to acknowledge the point. Both sides discuss how public recording isn't a threat. It's an expression of liberty. Grandma reminds them that brave men and women fought for these freedoms, and they must never be compromised by emotion.
What you scared of? Scared of Americans?
I care about my kids.
What? You think everybody's just a child predator? You think Grandma's gonna go be a child predator?
I don't know.
I'm an American.
I asked you to leave, are you going to leave?
I'll leave on my own terms. I'm not going to be here long. Obviously, my team's up. You guys scared them off. They were just fine until the coach wanted to pull his panties out and the kids wanted to talk trash. Other than that, those kids were enjoying me. They were all laughing. They were pumped up for Grandma. This false narrative of them being scared is because of these guys being scared. No matter what, though, these rights that we have cannot be violated no matter what, no matter how weird and you think it is. We cannot have that happen, guys.
Here's the thing. You got to understand our role as educators too. You got to understand our roles as educators is we're not teaching kids to discriminate. We're not teaching kids to make judgment, things like that. But our role is that if there is someone that we are unknown, that's unknown to us, you got people that'll put stuff on Facebook every day that says, hey, watch out for this. We've seen this person doing it. We're a very small town. Okay, small town people look out for everybody. My thing is, and here's the thing, I don't know you, you don't know me, I'm not making judgment, but I'm saying that, no matter the situation, like he said a little bit, okay, it's alarming, it's a little bit different, we don't usually typically have people that show up. If they do, they usually get permission or they ask ahead of time as their reporter, where say, hey, I'd like to do an article or a piece on, I don't know what you're creating here. So if we don't step in, then parents of 500 and 600 of our kids are going to be like, so you guys didn't ask any questions? You don't know what? All I want to know, all I need to know is we need to guarantee that our kids are safe.
You think Grandma's really gonna, with this big 30-pound equipment right here, gonna pick up one of these, 120-pound kids at least? And
The superintendent, trying to remain professional, explains that his concern is safety, not discrimination. He clarifies that parents expect the school to act if someone unknown records students. Grandma listens, then responds with logic and humor, reminding them he's not a danger but a citizen exercising lawful rights. He emphasizes that safety should never come at the cost of freedom. The tone softens as both sides begin to understand each other, revealing that much of the fear stemmed from misunderstanding, not genuine threat.
You know, Grandma has some muscle, but that's a lot of work. Why is Grandma out here videotaping? Because she can. It's her right. And that's what I want the message to be finished here today. You know what, guys? Grandma has a right to record, even if you feel weird about it. Feelings do not trump rights, ever. This is America. There's many brave men and women who have fought and died, including people that I served
Can I
with.
ask you this?
No, but it's all depending too. What you're doing, you're right. You're completely right. It is kind of weird what you're doing. But if it calls to a point that a lot of people start rushing around you because you're causing a disturbance.
A disturbance is something else. It does not matter whatsoever. If I'm out here recording freedom of speech, I can protest as well.
Consider disorderly if you're causing a bigger problem than it is.
Sure, it could be weird, but guess what, man? We're Americans. Who gives a shit if it's weird? This is legal, and that is it.
Here's the thing.
And that's all we should be all on the same team here.
Here's
So
my thing. There's a mutual agreement of what you're doing is wrong, and you're gonna
yeah, that would be great.
you're gonna let them do what they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
I'll let them do. The brave men and women who fought and died for these rights. No matter how weird someone thinks it is, we must understand. You know what? Grandma's doing freedom of the press. That's the First Amendment. Leave Grandma alone. Screw it. There's many brave men and women who have fought and died, and we have to honor them and their sacrifices. So that's what I'm doing.
You know,
It's a good lesson to learn, you know.
But
You can't know it all.
You know, I would have never been made aware of things that I was aware of when I was in high school. Respect that and stuff. I just, at the same time, I respect you.
Know these rights. First Amendment is more than just freedom of speech. We all need to know that. If anyone's on public, they can record on public. After both of them leave, I'll leave.
All right,
So
well, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you have a good one. Nice speaking with you. I'm glad we could say cordial. You as well. And your name is Juan Torino Jr.
Carl Jr.
Okay, right on. Thanks.
The discussion concludes with mutual respect. The superintendent acknowledges that while the act seemed strange, it wasn't illegal. Grandma reiterates that feelings don't trump rights, expressing gratitude for those who fought to protect the Constitution. As he prepares to leave, both sides shake hands and part peacefully. The narrator closes by highlighting the core message: knowing your rights is essential. When citizens stand firm yet respectful, they remind authority figures that freedom, not fear, defines America, and that's what keeps it truly free.